Well, hello, Denton. This is Jake Laughlin bringing you another episode of Discover Denton, a show brought to you by the Convention and Visitors Bureau, highlighting events around Denton. This week we have Kim Phillips of the Convention and Visitors Bureau, as well as representatives from the Golden Triangle Mall talking about all of the new renovations that are happening there. Now, I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what our mall is getting. So, without any more ado, here is Discover Denton.
Good afternoon and welcome to Discover Denton here on DentonRadio.com, coming to you from the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau. I'm Kim Phillips. Welcome to our show. Today, we're going to be talking to Golden Triangle Mall about all that activity and hubbub we've seen going on around there for the last few weeks, even months, actually. It's been a long time in coming, but it's the talk of the town. And today I have Matt, who is the general manager of Golden Triangle Mall. And Matt, welcome.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Kim.
Good afternoon. And Matt has brought with him a guest today to introduce to everybody in Denton, Carrie. And I'm going to, for a couple of minutes here, just turn the show over to Matt. And why don't you tell us about yourself? Tell us how long you've been here and kind of what the role of general manager at Golden Triangle Mall has entailed since you got here a few years ago.
Certainly. Yeah, I've been here since the summer of 2006. My family relocated here for the mall renovation, which is currently underway. I always tell people we got here about 6 years too early, but now in 2013, we're moving forward and off and running. Day-to-day operations at the mall all run through me, from maintenance to security to janitorial issues, tenant relations, community relations, and working with the marketing and leasing teams. In addition to that, the last 18 months, we've been going through our redevelopment period. It's happened in 3 phases, and we're currently pulling all 3 phases together in time for the 2013 holiday shopping season.
Well, that's what's exciting, is because, like I said, we've all been hearing chatter about it, but to really see something going on and a whole lot of something all at one time, it seems like.
Exactly, yeah. There's been a lot of work the last 18 months. Phase 1 really consisted of the interior remodel, which was new lighting, seating, the center court performance area, where we've put an emphasis on trying to build our community relations through music, and we've made an investment with a baby grand piano. In addition to Phase 1, we've replaced all of our retail merchandising units, or the carts in the common area, and we're still working through changing out some of the kiosks. Phase 2 and Phase 3 are the phases that include the pad site work, parking lot work, and the work to the 2 main entryways. Currently, the east entrance has been reopened, adjacent to Barnes & Noble, with a nice new feel, and the west entry, which includes the new food court, is scheduled to open mid to late October.
So that's right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
When you say the new food court, is it even in the same location as where the other food court was?
No, the prior food concepts were really inline eateries. What we've built is what the general public really sees as a traditional food court that'll include a common area seating of 200 plus, 5 or 6 food court bays.
And 5 or 6 food court bays. For those people who don't understand the mall terms, what is a bay?
Basically, it's an individual restaurant or operation, so it'd be 5 or 6 food options.
Ah, okay. Will they all be different kinds of genre of food, if you will, so that there's lots to pick from, or?
That's the ultimate goal. Yeah, right now we have 3 tenants under construction. Smoothies Paradise, which offers traditional smoothie drinks.
I was going to ask if you could tell us any of these names.
Certainly, yeah. In addition to that, Italia Express, which is pizza and pasta.
Yes.
And then next is Tobu Oriental Eatery, and they're going to have a selection of sushi, teppan, and then traditional Asian bowls.
Wonderful. And then 2 more.
2 more to come.
In addition to that, but you can't talk about them yet.
Can't talk about them.
See, I knew there were some that we get to know, some we don't. So we're still going to leave it a little bit in the mystery here.
Yes.
But it's all supposed to be open, you think, by mid-October or so?
Yes, mid-October.
Great. Well, why don't you go ahead and introduce your guest that you brought with you today, Matt?
Sounds great, and thank you. Today I brought with me Carrie Carter. She has been named our new marketing director at Golden Triangle Mall. She's been a Denton resident a Denton County resident for over 20 years and attended the University of North Texas. Carrie, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. First of all, I'm thrilled to have been joining Matt's team. Like he said, I've been in the Denton area for 20 years. I have 15 years of marketing and retailing experience. Of that consists of being a buyer for Neiman Marcus, a buyer for Zale Corporation, vice president of marketing for the Dallas Apparel Mart, and then product development for and merchandising and sales for a couple jewelry companies.
So definitely got your background in all kinds of retail.
Yes.
So how do those previous positions relate to what you're going to be doing at Golden Triangle Mall?
Well, with the marketing aspect of it, and in each of the positions that I held, obviously there are marketing aspects of all of those. And having been a buyer and also working on the other side as also a seller, I kind of know the ins and outs of retailers and what works for retailing, and having an eye for, product and merchandising. And then again, on the marketing piece of it, the different timings of the year and the emphasis on holiday and then the different things that are important that the mall happening. So I think that all kind of ties together.
Your role doesn't market all the individual stores as
No.
much as the whole thing all
Right.
as
It's the
one
building.
experience. Okay, good. Do you have, and probably the two of y'all are already beginning to work this out because Carrie, isn't this week
This
your
is
very
my
first week?
This is my first week.
What a way to
I'm
be
jumping right
introduced
in.
to the group right here. So everybody, when you see Carrie out and about, welcome her to Denton. Actually, not to Denton, but to Golden Triangle Mall, since she's been around for quite a while. But did you come in with specific goals, or Matt, do you have specific goals that you're looking for a new direction with the marketing since all of the facelift is going on with the mall?
Yeah, as we move out of the construction phase, we're going to really work diligently to rebrand the property. And with a re-merchandising of the entire property, bringing in new tenants, we want to position ourselves in the Denton market as the main shopping destination. And part of doing so, we want to continue to build our community relations with nonprofit groups, schools, those types of different community groups, in doing events and having just special things happening within the center, bringing in live music performances, utilizing our center court performance area.
Well, Lord knows we've got plenty of local artists that are going to be eager to get into that mall spotlight that you've got going on there. In a city with 125 plus artists recording on any given day out of the city, not to mention all of those that are just live musicians. That's their thing. That's what they love. I mean, you're going to have your pick of lots of music in virtually every genre. So that's exciting to us, especially with dentonradio.com, because promoting our local artists is really what it's all about. So when people are driving by the mall, there's all this stuff happening. I mean, it's very obvious. There's big stuff as far as construction and all of this going on. I mean, I was at the demolition of the sign back in August, which was exciting in itself because even the signage is getting a whole new look. Tell us a little bit about what is all the scaffolding? What's going on that we're seeing?
Well, from I-35 and Loop 288 right now, you're seeing the construction of the food court. Again, our east entry is complete. On the west side, we've got the exterior work going on. This week we have the glass being installed to enclose the front of the property. Paving's being done with basically all of the hardscape out where the new entry will be and all of the landscaping. So all the scaffolding is just a support mechanism for all of those different things going on the exterior facade.
Okay, and is it also the all of the main openings or entranceways into the mall? Is that part of the food court renovation as well?
Yes, and actually that was one of our biggest challenges. We have two main entries into the mall common area, and both of them were under construction at the same time. So, the west side, which is what you're seeing from I-35, that is the new entry to the food court. When you enter through there, you'll be in the food court.
I think it's exciting, and I definitely don't think all of the scaffolding and the obvious building activity going on has been a deterrent. I think it's got everybody excited because I'm hearing it talk all around town.
It has
So-
created a lot of excitement.
Oh, yeah. Are there any other new tenants that you can tell us about?
Yes, Buckle is opening October 17th.
Okay.
In addition, Body Central will open prior to the holiday shopping season. Charlotte Russe will open November 20th.
Awesome.
Pro Image will open prior to the holiday shopping season.
Oh,
and then
wow.
all of the food court concepts we spoke about earlier.
There's rumors flying about. Are we gonna see changes in our anchor stores, or is there anything that you can even say about that at this point in time?
There's some plans in the works, nothing that I can comment on specifically right now.
Okay. One question that we got from one of our listeners in anticipation of today's interview was the mall theater. Is that going to go away, or is that going to be completely redone too?
Right now, the plans for the theater are still up in the air.
Okay.
We like the use of the theater. Our challenge is with Cinemark being across the street, you can't have two first-run theaters that in that close of radius. So we have to have a unique use for the theater, second run, or utilize more movies from art genre or student movies. It has to be a different use from the first-run theater.
Boy, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. The student use, with our radio, television, film department over at the University of North Texas and Thin Line Film Festival every year. That's some great opportunities. So, I like the way you're thinking. So, Matt, you've been here a while. You came here from Tucson. Tell us, how do you see, what are your feelings about Denton, especially as you've come to make this your home, in relation to everything that's going on renovation-wise at the mall?
Denton is a unique environment with the universities, the square, and everything that's going on with the growth in the area. So with the renovation of the Golden Triangle Mall tied into it, I think it's going to be very prosperous. The city's going to continue to grow, and it's going to become more and more of a destination. Everything we add, whether it's retail or educational-wise, some of the great companies that are based here, it's just going to bring more and more people to the city and surrounding areas.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. With the whole Loop 288 being all completed right there in front of the mall, it's just easier, much easier access than it was before, and the facelift, it looks really good. And I think you're right. We're going to grow like crazy. I mean, projections say, well, our county's going to double in size by the year 2020. That's mind-boggling. I mean, when you think about how many people that is just mind-boggling. And yet, I think it really is telling about our city, and the fact that, using Golden Triangle Mall as an example, we're already getting ready for that. We're not waiting until everybody's here and then trying to figure out what to do. Instead, we're putting those things in motion now, so that as it happens, we maintain our identity, number one, but number two, we're ready for them. So
I agree.
congratulations on that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So is there going to be any big open house or any kind of celebration when it's all said and done, or is it going to be just kind of as it unfolds, there will be different celebrations for different parts of the renovation project?
There'll be several different events. When the food court opens, we'll have an event for the food court grand opening. And as each individual retailer opens, we'll have special events for them over the next 12 months or so. Eventually, we will have a grand reopening, which will be, the ultimate event to tie everything together and really let the city of Denton and surrounding communities know that we've redeveloped Golden Triangle Mall, and it's a new shopping experience with new retail options and a fresh environment for them to come to and enjoy their time.
Now it's Feldman that owns our mall, right?
Currently, it's GTM Development, which is a local partnership between the Weitzman Group and the MG Herring Group.
Ah, okay. It was Feldman.
It was Feldman.
Okay, and so now that's who our ownership is. I still hear people sometimes say, "Is it still a Simon Mall?"
Correct.
So,
and they owned it prior to
because it was
Feldman.
a long time ago. So we've been through a couple of changes.
Yes.
So do you feel like with this group that's in here now, you've got expertise from different areas that really add something different to maybe the direction we were originally thinking about with Golden Triangle?
Yes, both ownership groups are local. They're very hands-on.
Oh, I love that.
Ownership's on site weekly, so we're able to keep everything moving forward. They're very interactive with the on-site team. There's a lot of support.
That makes a great difference.
So yeah, it's very beneficial to have local ownership.
That's awesome. Anything that you want us to know, or even things maybe that are going on outside of the mall on the overall footprint of the mall area that you can talk about? I know there's some restaurants and other things that are being whispered about outside.
Yeah, we have a couple of junior anchors and restaurant pad sites that we'll be announcing here in the near future, but it'll probably be early 2014 before we announce.
Okay.
So there's more exciting things coming.
That is exciting. I can't wait. Any special, when does Santa get here? I mean, I can't believe I'm talking about Santa Claus right now, but I know it's like
I know there's
around the corner.
There's less than 3 shopping months left. Santa arrives November 23rd.
Gosh, so less than 2 months. And
Yes.
Santa will be
Yes.
out there listening to the kids.
Yes.
That's amazing. I think my request this year is going to be, can you slow the earth down a little bit? Time's going too fast.
I know. Well, there's a lot of dynamics with the holiday shopping season as the Thanksgiving holiday changes. Last year we had the longest possible shopping season between Thanksgiving and the Christmas holiday. This year we have the shortest because of how Thanksgiving falls.
Yeah, because it's really late this year, isn't it? It's like November 28th or something.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Black
that
Friday's
gives you
the
like
29th.
less than 31 days between then and Christmas. So, wow. So, all right, everybody, shop early. And some places have already got trees up, so it's just staggering. But at least fall may be coming our way now. So that I've got that to hope for. Well, anything else y'all want to add, or anything you want to say to Denton out there about the mall and about?
Well, we appreciate their support over the past 33 years, and we hope they appreciate what our ownership group is doing to Golden Triangle Mall with the renovations and remerchandising, and they continue to support Golden Triangle Mall.
Do you have a timeline on when this is all really finished, the whole thing?
The bulk of the main construction is this year, but over the next several years, you'll see a lot of new tenant and remerchandising of the property. So I would say 2015.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's
substantial
I mean, we're
completion in
seeing
2015.
the changes now, but
Oh, yeah.
I guess in the mall business, it's never really done. You're always changing.
You're always
Yeah.
bringing in new, fresh ideas and concepts.
That's good. You plan to stay with us here?
I plan on it.
Good. Might as well now. You've been 7 years, right?
Yes.
And Carrie, welcome to the mall team.
Thank you very much.
We're going to look forward to
There's a lot of
working with
exciting
you.
things coming.
There really are. And let's see, next big thing as far as event-wise is what, Halloween? Right around the corner. Don't y'all have a big Halloween thing?
Yes, we have trick-or-treating on Halloween night, October 31st, which is a Thursday this year, from 5 to 7 in the mall.
Okay, good. So, hey, if you're looking for a place to safely trick-or-treat, this is where to bring the kids. I just want to say thanks again to Matt Ludman
Yes, thank you.
and Carrie Carter
You're welcome.
for being here today. If you haven't been by the Golden Triangle Mall in the recent weeks, check it out. I'm sitting here on my desk. I have this wonderful little memento from the sign demolition on August the 2nd, which I attended. That was a very exciting time because even the signage is undergoing this great facelift, and this is just a memorial of 33 great years, but here we go with the next 33. So it's exciting times.
I agree.
Thank y'all for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Denton, for listening in today, and we'll see you next week here on Discover Denton Radio.
There you have it. That was this week's episode of Discover Denton. A big thanks to Kim Phillips of the Convention and Visitors Bureau. Another big thanks to the Golden Triangle Mall for being on the show. A huge thanks to Gravity Feed for providing the intro and outro music. I'm Jake Laughlin, your host. Join us next week where we will be bringing you more highlights of our original and independent city. And in the meantime, go enjoy Denton.